Hi, welcome. It's Meredith. I'm here with our message for Monday, the 27th of April, 2020. We're using the Gilded Tarot for our message today. We have two cards from the bottom of the deck, and as I've reminded you frequently, these two cards tend to be the umbrella or the filter with which the energy atmosphere is running through the day for the rest of these cards. So our first two, we start with the Lovers, Major Arcana. Beautiful card. You know, our repetitive message recently has had a lot to do with us crossing thresholds, stepping through gateways of opportunity. And this Lover's card in particular is done quite differently. She looks a bit more corporeal than he does here. And it's as though he's stepping through and not fully realized yet in the card. Or she's on her way through and not fully out of this realm. Take it where it's most relevant for you. The core message on this card is for you to follow your heart. And we have a sunburst. We have a full moon here. So we've got the sun and the moon together. I love that. That's harmony. That's connection. And that's some alchemy, which connects us to the message on repeat about our atmosphere of manifestation. So are you coming through a gateway? Are you crossing over to a different realm of experience within self-relationship? Are you harmonizing divine masculine, divine feminine within the self through following your heart? These are all great questions that this card inspires. Let's see what comes with it. Beautiful, the sun, the absolute happiest card in tarot. And so it's love, bliss, joy, brilliant clarity. Brilliant clarity in our understanding of our intuitive guidance, I feel here. You know, we've got the moon and the sun on the Lover's card and choice there. It really does show, it does amplify, it does light up the atmosphere for us in which we are filtering our choice and our decisions. You know, last week we saw the Ten of Cups in repetition. I think we saw the High Priestess every single day last week. So the intuitive message, the intuitive guidance on offer to us is profound. And it feels as though we are tapped right into that channel and we're bringing it through gateways within our own selves and understanding ourselves more. The inner journey goes deeper. Coming with these two. There she is again, the High Priestess. And look, you know, she's kind of floating her way over to them. And here's another gateway, another portal. Just like on the Lover's card, right? So if in the day we are faced with choice, we are faced with decisions, you know to go to this quiet, steady yes that whispers to us through our intuition. What feels like yes for you? What's the yes in your heart space? And what is the brilliant, loving, divine clarity? It's going to be the Ten of Cups kind of foundation that we have found ourselves on in repetition. So High Priestess showed up every day last week. Ten of Cups showed up in repetition last week. So this is more clarity, more confirmation for us that that's the foundation that we're standing on, and that this intuitive energy is so brilliantly clear. There's no question that we can lean into it and that we can rely upon it. This is part of our new normal. Next card, there are two in this set. First is Four of Swords, another card that we've seen in repetition. I do believe this one showed up a couple of times last week as well. So here's the Ace of Swords. Right here in this card, right in the center, more brilliant clarity, everlasting strength. And I joke around about this card because I say that if ever the Knight of Swords, and we saw him last week, if ever the Knight of Swords stopped, it would be here on the Four. So here's a Four, super stable, very calm, very sound. Again, confirmation for us that we are clearly making choices that support the strength of our foundation. that can support the energy that the sun brings us on that foundation, that can support the ability to make decisions intuitively, High Priestess, from our heart space, the Lover's card, in a divinely balanced way within self-relationship. That's incredible. Coming with that, look how beautiful this is, Temperance. More alchemy. We've got it here on the Lovers as well. So when Temperance shows up, you know that things are shifting and changing. They're shifting and changing, though, through the intuitive guidance that we're channeling into our own world on our amazing foundation. And they're being filtered through the energy of the sun and the energy of following our hearts and the energy of our intuitive guidance. So fantastic. So whatever changes are taking place are coming through that caliber of vibrational frequency. And that's amazing. My feeling is that these cards here are great confirmation to you wherever you are in your spiritual journey at this time. Coming with, look at that, Ace of Cups, divine and cosmic gift of pure, blissful love. Coming to you on overflow from the universe. And there's a lot in this overflow. The universe has its eye on. There's a cycle to it. There's a rhythm to it. And all we must do is align with our faith and trusting ourselves that we're not going to miss any of this. It's impossible to miss. You cannot miss what you're destined for. And that's what I feel is flowing out of the Ace of Cups, what we are lovingly, divinely destined for. It's going to create some great change, but it's coming in a relaxed, solid way. That Four of Swords is relaxation, meditation, contemplation, all of it. To be in that space, to be in that level of allowing for the change that Temperance brings, allows you to have the sun's energy and the Ace of Cups energy as well. Whoa. This is one of those pinch yourself type of readings. Oh my goodness. It's a pinch yourself and a pat yourself on the back kind of reading because you did this. You are the one making this happen. And then you have, look at this, Six of Cups. This is considered the soulmate card. There's a bit of sentimental, nostalgic reminiscing on this card as well. So if it's not actual soulmate connection with another individual, then again, it's coming through the Lover's card. This is you with your own self. This is you in consideration of prior experience and how it's rewarding you now. How you gifted your own soulmate relationship to self, because you are first and foremost your own best. And the reward of prior effort is flowing out of the Ace of Cups into this kind of an atmosphere for us. Super strong, stable foundation on the four. We're at peace. We're in grace. We're in faith. We're trusting ourselves. And that allows for the kind of change that Temperance brings. You know, Temperance for me in tarot has a resonance to the Tower. I haven't heard anyone else speak on it in that way. The Tower seems to be a bit more sudden, unexpected. Though Temperance, if you could imagine gears and how they interlock and they turn, I feel that that's what happens on Temperance. It's some of the grind. It's some of the, even though it's in alignment and it moves, sometimes it can move slow and sometimes it can move in a difficult and challenging way, which is equally difficult on the Tower when it comes crashing down. I did see the Tower several times while shuffling out these cards today. So some of that essence is here. So in this reading, Temperance is, even though it brings the change we desire, sometimes when that change arrives, we go right into resistance with it. Even though it's something that we affirmed for, manifested for, it shows up, and then we put the brakes on, and we're like, whoa, that's too uncomfortable. That is the energy of Temperance from time to time. So even though we asked for it, and it's not coming sudden and unexpected like the Tower, it does carry that kind of momentum. It packs a bit of a punch. So here we start the reading with the Lovers, we end the reading with the Six of Cups, and we are in good soulmate, divine masculine, divine feminine relationship to self, which is allowing our intuitive guidance and gift to come through with brilliant clarity off the sun, shining right on our changes, but also shining right on what we are in contemplation for, Four of Swords, and what is overflowing, the Ace of Cups, and so much more that we don't know, because the universe is always going to put a little extra pizzazz on that for you. Okay. Angel answers. You know what to do. Ask a question, make an inquiry, allow for confirmation, or even a fresh message. What do you got for us? Yeah, look, how sweet is that? Just to confirm our High Priestess, she is that soft, sweet, simple yes that comes from our soulful presence that encourages us onward. And it creates just this kind of energy flow for us. Yes, that is not an obnoxious, boisterous, overprotective bully of an ego right there. Okay. Next card. I love that we see this one a lot lately too. Success. More confirmation of this message for us in the reading coming off this card. Success. Keep doing what you're doing. It's working. This is... I love that we saw a few weeks ago in repetition the Eight of Pentacles, because that is the work of your soul and these are the results. That's what I feel here. This is the reward of that effort. Showing up in the reading, confirming for you that you're on the right track, because here it is again, one of our beautiful favorites, big happy changes, because it's the happy. You know it. It's from contemplation, relaxation, trusting yourself, trusting the shift, the change that you have manifested for and affirmed for. Next. Okay. And look, again and again and again, this card shows up. No need to worry. There's no space for it even on the foundation. How many times did we see the High Priestess and the Ten of Cups last week? Alone? There's no room for worry there. Okay. That's it for Angel Answers. Let's see what our affirmation is for the day. That was Friday's. The universe works fast when I'm having fun. It sure does. Yeah, and we are right there in the brilliant clarity of the sun, in the joy, the happiness, the love of that. Change is taking place behind the scenes. We can't quite put our finger on, and we don't actually need to, because we've already affirmed for and manifested for it. All right, let's see about our spirit animal for the day. I think we might have had this one last week. I can't quite remember. But Dragonfly Spirit, check it out. See what Dragonfly has to say to you. All right, and the Return of Spirit cards. I'm going to take one from the bottom, one from the top. These are things for you to contemplate. So from the top of the deck, we have Divinity. You can see it all over the reading. So contemplate the divine. Storm. There it is. Right there is the connection to the Temperance card. That can feel like a storm. That can feel like the gears grinding ever so slowly together. And that can be the arduous part of the journey. But look, we've taken a Four of Swords position here. We're allowing for the brilliant clarity to just flow in through our intuitive gifts. And we're not missing it at all, because look at the sunshine there. You're not blinded by the light at all. All right, that's it. Have a beautiful, beautiful Monday. Peace, love, joy, blessings to each and every one of you. And namaste. Bye for now.